Wow. How you doing? Hi, friends.
Hello?
Hi.
I can't hear you.
Well, sometimes it takes a second, I
I don't
think.
know why.
I think it takes a
Hello,
second. There's a
Mangler.
there's a thing that
Hi.
happens. It takes fucking a second. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hello. I don't know.
It
It
takes a
worked
second.
before we
I
went
think it takes
live. There we go.
I think it takes a second.
It's not a second. It's like 10 hours.
Well, I get that. I understand. Hi, friends. How's everyone
Hi.
doing? Hi.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I see you got, the beard trimmed, the haircuts. Like
Yeah.
you actually look what I mean,
I don't
what's
look
so
homeless.
yeah. You don't look like the guy who's living in front of your house.
Well, every once in a while you got to put some effort forth. And
Well, who are you trying to impress? You got interviews or something?
no,
Oh,
no, I'm just,
I,
I
well,
was doing some camera roll scrolling, and I was like, man, or actually, it was the fact that I was watching our old track rat videos,
yeah,
like from early in 2019, and I was
yeah,
like, man, you kept on commenting about me and my fresh haircuts that I would have, and I was
yeah.
like, oh, I got to bring that back.
Well, that's when you were dating at that point, and you were
I
trying
know, but
hard, and
yeah,
you were, and now that you've entered into married fatherhood, the fucks are not there to give about the fresh
oh,
haircuts
come
and the
on,
beard trims. I get, yeah,
why
I know.
not? Why not look good? You know?
I, that's what I always say. That's what I always keep it up.
Yeah,
Why not
yeah,
look good? And so, yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that's the motto I live by. Why not look
I
good?
think I
The
think at
problem
Roar
is
Nats.
I look amazing all the time. So,
Oh, okay, sure. I think at Roar Nats, I was the highest of homelessness I've looked in a while.
oh, it
So I
was
was
very
like,
homelessness.
yeah,
Yeah, it was big homelessness. Like you're a big homelessness guy. Like, you could have if you would have stood with a cup somewhere, there you probably would have got change. Like I'm pretty sure. Like it didn't even really matter. Like if you were just waiting for your Uber at that
yeah,
light in front of 360,
uh-huh,
somebody would have put some change in a cup. If you,
maybe,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah. So, but good. Well, glad she's cleaned up, and I still feel that you've done this for a reason. I don't think you've just done
No,
it out of sheer. Oh, okay, all right,
no,
fair enough.
no.
I'll go with that.
Yeah,
So, anything else exciting happened this weekend?
past weekend,
Yeah.
nothing.
Did you get your sprint car built?
I have pieces of it built.
Oh, like what?
Arms.
I love how you were going to run this thing on Friday.
Yeah, it didn't happen. All right,
Yeah, we all trust me. Everybody who watched this motherfucker knew that wasn't happening.
I got a rear shock tower. That's good, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad you pulled that out of part bag A.
And I have some arms that need a little bit of fine tuning. I
Oh
haven't
yeah.
I haven't bothered to do this yet. Wherever the silver Sharpie is, that means the hole is a little loose.
Okay.
And the manual suggests putting some CA on the inside
Okay.
to let it get thicker. And then,
Okay.
but to me, I think the biggest thing I'm concerned about is not that looseness,
I'm
but
concerned
these
that this thing has carbon
balls
parts.
go up and down like crazy. Like
Yeah.
it moves. If this is an on-road car, you'd fucking lose your shit, dude.
Not
This thing
really.
moves, I'm gonna say half a mil up and down.
So like the thing is like when the car is sitting at weight, that movement is non-existent.
Okay, but I'm telling you, if you were to analyze this, bro,
I
this
get it.
thing moves so fucking much. It's
Yeah. The
ridiculous.
balls in an Awesome PO3 move a lot too.
They don't
You
move like
just
this, kid.
yeah, they do.
No, they don't. You're high.
Well, then
Um,
yours are so tight that that's probably binding up, and that's why your shit
maybe
doesn't work.
they do have these very nice clips here that hold the plastic to the arm. That's not that
But
bad.
those are kind of nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
O-ring, but
It's
it's
not
all
an
right.
arm. It's this big metal clip.
Yeah. So is this the summer project? Is this what we're doing?
Well, yeah, I'm going to try to run it in, by April. So it uses this
Okay.
clip.
All right. So you got about 13 days.
Well, I was just told that apparently we're running LMH cars on Saturday
Where?
at SeaTac.
Ooh, is this the new class?
Apparently, it's a spec motor,
Oh.
spec speedo.
Oh.
I don't know what else. Like that class screams world domination by this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
do
no
you
tire
have any of
warmers
these?
apparently.
Do you have any that? That's just crazy talk. Do you have any of the spec equipment?
The motor used to be the 360 V2 17.5 motor,
What was that?
some sort of just stock 17.5 thing.
Okay.
So I own one. And
Okay.
then the Speedo, I happened to buy one recently because it's the same Speedo that is going to be at play in the One Up Cup for front wheel drive.
Oh.
I'm a
That's
big
right.
front wheel drive guy now. So
Yeah, you are, and you mock it and you make fun of it. And on this podcast, you can go back to an episode where we debated whether or not Pro 10 or front wheel drive was going to be the funster class of the future. And I said front wheel drive, and I am correct. Pro
have
10
you
is
run
nowhere to
either
be
of
fun.
them ever though?
Fuck no.
I've run both.
I know, because you're a
They both
funster.
have their merits.
Yeah, not really, but okay.
Oh wow, that's aggressive.
I mean, if you live in Germany, I guess, because they're the ones who are holding that Pro 10 life strong.
Yeah, they're
Like,
giant.
yeah, the Germans are all about Pro 10.
The Germans, yes. Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Yeah. So
well,
anyway,
good.
I'm sitting
So you
here.
have the equipment, you have the
Yep.
bodies. You just
Yeah,
need to do the work.
I know. I'm sitting here with this this fancy LMH body mount thing we got.
Oh yeah, what does
And
that do?
so instead of you poking holes out the back, we normally poke holes out the back.
Yeah.
So you can just you mount it somehow to the inside here.
Oh. Okay.
So kind of like how
And
the RC Maker has the thing.
You kind of you got to kind of push the body onto the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
That sounds like there's a lot of failure in that program.
We'll find out.
A lot of room for error.
Yeah.
So
What do we do around here?
So what body are you going to rock?
Well, in front of that, I have a Ferrari and I have a Porsche.
Okay. So I say, since you're going to have no bite and can't use tire warmers, you should run a Cadillac.
I don't have one.
Okay. And then behind the front wheels,
you cut
the shit out.
Uh-huh.
It gives you more. It'll give you a little more steering.
Now,
you could do some cutting on these too. I just haven't looked at it, and I can't tell you where yet. Oh yeah, yep, right there. Cut that shit out. Now, if you show up with that in, you're an asshole. Yeah.
But so I guess the question is, should we scare everyone away from the class before we start it?
Fuck yeah! If you're here to go for world domination, we're going to dominate.
Okay. Now see this one here. This is the Porsche. It doesn't have anything to cut. Right here, I could cut here.
I say you'd probably do both.
No, there's nothing here to cut.
Yeah, you can still cut a square. It's just a little half-inch by half-inch, the width of that wheel. Just cut you a little square out.
Now the question is,
you actually make it a little. You make it a flap, and you could put the flap so it sticks up, so then it gives you downforce on your front wheels and lets the air out. So you could and you put a little gurney on that motherfucker. Oh yeah, dude. This is. I would so cheat up some fucking bodies in LMH. There's so many, and there is no rules.
Cheat up.
And there is no rules, and so I can't wait until I have to run this at something and I show up because there better be some fucking rules. Or and I think somebody was like, well, that's not how the rule. Like, it's not a rule until they make one.
Huh? Correct.
You know, it's
You're the guy that helps motivate them to make the rules.
for sure. I'm a motivating factor. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
I mean,
The thing is, like,
because you know why?
Why?
I'm innovative. I think outside the box.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Yeah.
I also look at this now and I'm like, man, I got to be careful when I cut this thing out. Like, I need this part to help finish the strut up here.
Oh, yeah. You got pieces that are.
It looks like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. You know, I'm first timer right here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that yeah, you got some options. You know, and and look, they all might not be winners, but that's what they make tape for, to cover that bitch up.
Yeah. I'm really confused. There's other stuff here that maybe I cut this. Like, and maybe I mount that here?
Maybe you need to read the instructions.
There are none.
Oh, okay. They're just one person's opinion anyway, I guess. So why not even run one? Like, just screw it.
Why no wing?
Go Peugeot style.
No wing, huh?
They say they make a lot of downforce. Why add it more?
I don't know. Maybe we should cut one out here while we're on the podcast.
I would run the wing.
All right, let's do a little cutting out while we're here. Anyway, this won't be distracting. Don't worry.
This is horrible. Why are we watching you do this?
You can add your own content. See, I'm adding content, dude.
By the way, I want to know where my purple handle scissors went.
What do you mean?
Do you have two pair?
No, probably Larry stole yours. Dude, you were next to Larry. He steals everything.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude, he's a thief.
Oh wow.
He's an
savage.
OG tool thief, kid.
Oh wow. I mean, he was the best man in your wedding, and yet you're fucking calling him the OG tool.
Dude, I know him.
Wow, Larry taking shots.
Yeah.
Wow, who gives a shit channel? Thanks.
Yeah, is that very good? That's bullshit. Yeah,
motherfucker, you're the one who's
knows
watching.
It's true. He knows it's true.
Well, we can go back to airport talk because that was pretty awesome.
Well, will we turn this into a travel podcast? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I mean, obviously RC hasn't been doing much for us, so we might want to try other side ones.
Yeah. We're still at that. Like, we haven't even hit 450 subscribers yet. You know.
Yeah, and some chucks out there in England who have some TV show got like 88,000.
Yeah, I started trying to watch this new thing on Netflix. It's like a reality show. It's called The Inside 2. It has like all these reality people that I've never seen before, like TikTokers and Instagrammers. Yeah, and it's kind of like Real World or whatever. They put them into a room.
Oh,
but then it seems
horrible.
Like they have to spend money in order to eat, and they charge them like, I don't know, let's £100 for like a soda or something like that.
That's a lot for a soda.
Yeah, and they have the potential of winning like £1 million.
Okay,
but it all debits off of like whatever, you know. They start with $1 million and then they start drinking these £100 or £1,000 sodas.
Okay.
You know, how do you survive 10 days with 10 people and not burn through all this money at this like highway robbery vending machine? I don't know.
Well, you just drink water.
I don't know if they have any. Good question. Maybe you could just drink toilet water. Bam.
Yeah. Out the top, not the bottom.
Dude, if you're freaky, you can do it out the bottom.
No, yeah. I mean, that's a different level. That's Leah levels.
That's puppy level.
Whatever, something. But yeah, that sounds kind of. So, do you think you would do well at this show? Because I know you're pretty cheap.
Oh, I think I would dominate this show. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that that tightness gene you have inside of you would. Because these people don't probably have the mental toughness that you do.
Oh, no one has the mental toughness I do. You know, I'm at goddamn levels. I deal with crybaby RC racers for over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's,
Who would ever cry in RC?
I don't know, people.
I mean, everybody's really happy, and they're like, "Yeah, we all get along, and we love each other, and no one ever would say a bad thing about anybody else, especially on the internet,
Yeah, definitely.
because
Anyway,
who watches the internet?
nobody.
Exactly. It's a dying platform. I'm just saying.
Right. I think I figured it out.
Oh, you did?
I think.
Okay.
So you cut this piece off, and then
Yeah.
it's like, ooh,
It's like
yeah.
a what?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it goes on there like that
Yeah.
to complete your dorsal fin.
My thing. Yeah, my doohickey.
All right. And how do you hold all this together?
I don't know. I'm assuming tape.
Okay. Oh.
These use screws,
Okay.
but I'm
So
assuming this part is tape.
I don't get why that has to touch. I don't know. It goes on top of the wing.
Yeah, it has to. Like, look, because this mounts here.
Yeah. Why
And then
can't
it
that
goes
just be
over.
it? Why can't that just be it?
Maybe. Maybe I should try both.
Yeah. I mean, let's
But
figure
it
this.
clearly looks like they made this little dorsal fin thing here for a reason.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, instructions are just one person's opinion, and so, I mean, do what you want, I guess.
Yeah. And it says the stickers. Ismail's saying the stickers hold the little thing on. Use the stickers.
Oh.
Yeah.
What stickers? Do you even have the stickers?
Come on, kid. Why wouldn't I have the stickers?
Oh, I mean, you're pretty savage. Like,
I guess. We'll see. All right. Anyway, this is going to look lovely in yellow. That's all I got to say.
yeah. It'd be like the Joda Porsche.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that a team this year? I don't think so.
Joda's out? They're Cadillac.
They're Cadillac now.
Yeah, they're Cadillac. Go to the good side.
You know things.
Huh. I think they're building the Andretti F1 shop in my old stomping grounds.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Florida Man says the more pieces you put on, it reduces rotation.
Yeah, no shit. Because it adds weight. And when you add weight, it reduces rotation. You might, yeah, duh. Like, come on, man.
So it also looks like there might be like a massive. Is there a massive side dam that I cut out? I gotta look at these pictures.
I think there is, and like you need to start sanding that thing now because it's gonna take.
I gotta start what that thing?
Sanding it.
Sanding.
Yeah, I gotta sand it down. Get a lighter.
Oh my god! There are weight rules. All right.
Okay, so then you just put lead tape on the bottom, like duh.
Oh my god! You're like, I will ruin this somehow.
Like these aren't new tricks. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm reinventing the wheel. I'm just the one who's calling it all out there.
Maybe.
And that's kind of part of it, right? That's like if you talk about the obvious in the open, then people are like, they actually think about it, like, oh wait, we should make a rule for that. Yeah, you should. And so that's how you get things done.
Yeah, there's a lot of sticking of things to things. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I say you leave a couple of those at home. I don't think you need them all.
Huh.
Yeah, who knew bodies were going to be some assembly required?
Yeah. What do you think about me cutting a hole up here to accelerate the air underneath or on top the body
Outside of the body?
right here?
Yeah, I don't know. It could. It's one of those things you're just gonna have to play with. I know the wheel one works.
Yeah.
I actually had somebody at 360 do it, and they're like, "Yeah, it helped." Yeah. So I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but that's why I said do it."
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm happy I started this now.
It actually might get done.
Well, it just feels like it's slightly more involved than what I maybe thought about doing.
Well, of course, because you have zero forethought. You just dive headlong into projects and just say, "We'll figure it out when we get there," just like you did with that RC car, sprint car, and yet it's still sitting in pieces.
It's savagery. Wow.
Well, I mean, this is what you come here for. This is like your little beat up. You get to boss around people for fucking a whole week, and then except for your wife, and then you come here and I tell you how it is, and you enjoy it. You sick fuck.
Man, this has got really twisted. I think I gotta go.
All right. Anyway, so speaking of new bodies, there's the Pantera body.
That has a good name at least.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there was the Ford Pantera, the kit car. Those are kind of cool. I mean, the thing about those were the 1977, whatever. I think it was 75, 77 around then. So you can put whatever engine or whatever you want in it. You can put a 302, 351. It's kind of just a kit car, really. And did Ford officially make that?
No, it was a different company.
Okay, but they just used all the Ford engines and stuff.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of heap of nonsense. Yeah, I remember seeing Panteras back in the day, and I was always like, "What the hell?"
But I thought
the last one I saw was when I was in San Diego.
Yeah, I've seen some really nice ones, but
that has to drive like a total shit box.
Actually, I think from the reports I got, they're not horrible. I mean,
I doubt it.
I know, I understand. Look, there's not a lot of cars from the 70s that handled very well. So, you got to take it for what it is, right?
Yeah, it might be good for a 70s car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good for a 70s. I mean, it's probably no. What was the Flying Pig? That thing was amazing, but it was just slow as shit because it was so heavy.
I'm not sure what that was.
That's the Mercedes. It was this Mercedes British touring car that they had with all the lights and stuff on it, like the 70. I think it was 73. They called it the Flying Pig because it looked like a pig.
Yeah,
but it was very heavy too, and so though it was still competitive for what it was. It was just it's like red, it was always in red. Anyway, you've seen a picture of it at some point. You just don't know that the nickname was the Flying Pig.
I don't know how you could take this body to a race.
What do you mean?
It is so big.
Just put it in your car.
No, but imagine getting on an airplane.
I don't fly with bodies on an airplane. I just put them in my checked baggage. I don't carry it on.
You carry on bodies? Really?
I do not. I do not carry on bodies.
Oh, okay. But these are going to be substantial in a checked bag.
Okay, I mean,
they got a lot of size.
Okay, you're not used to that. I get it, but anyway. So what's that company?
It's called Zoo Racing.
Yeah, they have the Pantera. I think it looks good. I'm excited.
All right. Hey, I'm excited that you're excited. That means you're going to be the sucker I know that buys one. And then you can tell me how great it is. And then I'll wait about 3 months and then see you running a Speciale still.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, I might wait too. So
You can't control yourself.
yeah, I can.
You got it on order already from EA. Don't lie.
No, I do not.
Lies.
There is no order. You know, this is, yeah, I don't even know how to tell, I guess. But anyway, you'll trust me, it'll get out there pretty quick and people will be running it.
Yeah, but like the last new body was a super rad. That thing. Did you ever get one of those?
Nope. I have not gotten the new body of anything for a very long time.
All right.
So I have sticked with one of three.
Yeah.
Depending on what I'm racing. But yes.
Okay.
So anyway. Speaking of bodies though, this weekend I went through 4.
Were they new?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, it might have been run once or twice, but yes, they
Once
were
or twice. What?
like
Dude, I'm still running bodies from Ifmar Worlds.
Yeah, one of them was a Ifmar Worlds practice body.
Okay.
And it was no longer like didn't make it. Like it was like it might have been run like 3 times at the Worlds. Like it was just
okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I had 2 bodies from Worlds that became like practice bodies, and then it like my body held up so well I didn't even like change the body at Birds, I don't think. And yeah.
Well, you run bodies a little longer than you should.
Whatever, kids.
So
I didn't cut any 12 scale bodies out from 2023 Worlds either because I got 12 of them already.
I haven't really cut 12 scale bodies out either. So like I kind of had all those done too.
Yeah. It's
but
fun
yeah.
like to not waste your time doing pretty much the most monotonous, terrible task in the world. So.
Yeah, it isn't fun. That's for sure. But yeah, no, 4 bodies this weekend. So that was great. And it wasn't even me from hitting anything.
You had to hit something.
No, the body. What would happen is that it would hit like a bump, and the car would come down, and when it come down, the catch the asphalt, and the asphalt would just rip chunks out of the Lexan.
It sounds like your foam game is just like needs work, or your bumper game.
Dude, I've never had this problem ever. I just chunks and like one time like it would rip it and then like it would shatter the whole thing all the way across. Like at one point like I was just running and next thing I knew I come around and I'm like there's like a whole tooth missing. Like it was just like it was crazy. Like I've never seen bodies just
Did you do you have any thicker bodies?
No, I don't.
Have you thought about investing in something?
Why? I don't even know. Where is trying to find. Oh, yeah. This is what's left of the one I ran in the main. So you can see I've cut back the spoiler just so that I could keep running the body, but like taking like little chunks out the end, just ripping the shit out of it. And
have you thought about maybe adding Have you thought about adding an O-ring maybe?
Dude, so from Ifmar Rules, this is a full clip higher. I raised my front of the body a full clip just because of the whole problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
were you on like a low ride height?
No, 5. It was 5'6" in the front, 5'8" in the rear.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So
Dave said that you had a fan that took out one of them.
No, well, but no, it really. I had my fan. The wind was kind of windy, and
the wind was windy. Huh?
Exactly. Yeah. Hi, I'm Mr. Obvious, and it blew my fan off the table on my stack of bodies and just crushed one of them. But that body was fine. It was the next run where it was brand new and the splitter got fucking ripped off is when they got destroyed. So Yeah.
So
took a fan beating. Track
did
4.
did your experience running mod touring on a parking lot drive you to the point where you are now going to become a front wheel drive racer?
No, it won't do that. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not buying a Subaru or doing anything like that either. I mean, I'm good.
How
I'm
about an
confident.
LM,
Confident in my touring car abilities. That
how about an LMH racer?
no, I probably won't do that either.
Hmm.
They don't want me running LMH because trust me, they're gonna like just start crying. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Is it because you're cheating?
No, I'm just doing what I want to do. There's no rule. I'm not cheating. Until there's a rule, there you go. That's why we have laws.
The laws don't exist anymore, Mangler.
Well, yeah. For some people, apparently they don't.
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah. I can totally just decision on what to do with Venezuelan refugees, but, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I can pull out the Alien Sedition Act of 1778 and call it a national. Or we're having a national emergency for some bullshit, which
Mm-hmm.
is essentially, one of the worst things that we've ever fucking done in this country.
We just lost
The
four.
last time we enacted it. I don't
We
give a
lost
fuck.
4 viewers in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, good. Fuck them. Can't handle it. Leave.
All right. So anyway, what is next for you, Mr. Parking Lot Anti-Fan?
That is a great question. I am probably won't be racing again. Probably not till May.
May, holy fuck.
Yeah. I don't have anything on the April's done already. It's booked up. I got shit planned, and there's not much left of March left. And next weekend's booked. I'm not racing this weekend, so March is done. April's done. So yeah, it probably won't. It might not be till late May. And there will or will not be a race at Valkyria late
What do you
May.
mean why there will or won't be?
I mean, I haven't heard an official announcement, so I don't know if I can talk about it. That's all.
I've heard official, non-official things. That's basically that race ends in the beginning of June.
Yeah. So that could be my first race back.
So let's just say you're not going to race again until June.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I might do some clubbing at Heroes, but yeah. All right, so it's official. So Dave Vera is putting on the Dave Vera Spectacular, and Valkyria on the last weekend of May. It's like May 31st, June 1st, June 2nd type deal. The highlight class, and get ready. You're going to be ready for
Now,
it.
I don't know anything about the classes. I haven't heard anything about that.
The highlight class will be LMH.
No way.
Yeah, so you're getting ready for it already, and you don't even know.
I didn't even know.
Yes.
Are we doing mod LMH?
No, but that's, no. But I'm my guess, and whether or not Dave wants to confirm it or not at this point, I'm going to fucking say it. My guess is going to be 21.5 regular tire LMH.
Okay.
So there you go.
Right.
Like regular tire as in just a normal tire. And then they'll have ancillary classes to support the thing, but that will be the I think could be wrong. There could be a little special prize for the winner. And so there you go. See? Yeah.
So
here at first, breaking news.
Now,
the Dave Vera special spectacular.
What's really interesting is I can only imagine what is the body company that's funding this.
I would say Montec if they are. They're not. Oh, so it's probably Exotech then, I guess.
Maybe, or maybe it's Zoo, or maybe it's something we don't even know about yet.
Oh, really? You got shit that we don't know about?
Maybe I'm thinking he has shit we don't even know about.
Oh, well, that could be the case. Possibly Heads Up Racing as well. There you go. Reedy style 21.5 LMH tire, bring it.
Now, Mangler, when was the last time you've run a class that slow?
It's probably been a while.
You don't
It's
even
been a
know.
while. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah.
No, I
And
think the last time I ran 21.5 touring was at a state race at Heroes.
okay.
And I don't know if that was last year or the year before.
All right.
And I ended up second. But I won 17.5.
Okay.
So, and then the last time I ran on a parking lot track, I ran 17.5 and 21.5, and I dominated both. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever run I have yet to run a 21.5 race, touring car race, where I didn't finish worse than third in the A.
Well, you just duck real races. That's why.
I've done it at Snowbirds. Fucking look it up. I podium at Snowbirds at 21.5 touring car.
Okay. Was it used to be, was 21.5 amateur then?
No. I mean, you can Google, bitch. I'm telling you.
Google, bitch. All right.
But yeah, I have yet to finish off the podium in a 21.5 race.
All right.
Or remember, which pretty much means it's true.
Now, you mean podium of an A main?
Yes.
Or like you're counting B mains too?
No. Podium A main.
Okay.
It's just like my record. It's my record. It's just like my record in Dirt Oval. I've never not made an A main in Dirt Oval.
Okay.
Never.
Do you think you would have had something for EA and X and G at Carpet?
No, not a fucking chance.
Okay. All right. I'm just checking. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not stupid. I mean, like, they've been working at this shit for a while. I haven't even looked at it for who knows how long. So yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm just saying, when I have run it,
I'm just saying. Okay.
At the races I have run it at.
Okay.
I'm pretty dominant at 21.5.
Okay.
Will I run it at this race? No.
Why not?
Oh, I'm not doing all this.
You're already talking about it.
No, I'm running a mod. I'm not gonna. No.
Now, can I run an LMH body and mod?
We'll let you. Sure.
Yeah, it won't matter. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it won't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you gonna come?
I'm thinking about it. It's gonna take a little while before I know. You know.
Yeah, you'll buy the plane ticket the night before if you'll know.
Possibly. Yes.
Yeah. So okay.
Possibly.
Yeah. Trying to travel with you now sucks balls because like you just don't even know.
Pretty much.
Yep.
How do you think I feel?
You don't care.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, whatever. I make it. I don't.
Yeah.
Just flutter around like a little leaf in the wind.
Flutter. Wow. Flutter.
So, any case. So yeah, did some parking lot racing, ran mod, which, you know, running a mod in a parking lot, it's never necessarily the best idea in the world, but did it anyway. And at the end of the day, I was happy because I probably had the fastest car, and that I figured some shit out and I got my stuff good. So I just kept rolling on. I rolled on the dots twice, which sucks.
We have our internet fact checker out there saying that you never ran it. It was probably back then a stock touring, Larry.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been 17. Yeah, it'd be like 2017, 2018. Yeah. Anyway,
that dude, you're talking about a 2017, 2018 performance and calling, bro. Okay. Anyway, I'm good. Anyway,
what?
Carry on.
Okay, Mr. I won VTA at Snowbirds as my.
I'm not the guy talking about it. I'm not the guy talking about
it. Oh, you do talk about it. You talk about it all the time. Yes, you do. And then how you're Mr. front wheel drive, and again TQ fail. I mean, like, look, come on, dude.
Hey, TQ fail is a credible thing to do.
Only when you do it. When you don't do it, you're like, it sucks. It's stupid. It's horrible.
No, the whole TQ fail part, that's pretty good.
So in any case, but yeah, it was a good race. There was one problematic spot on the track. So here's the breakdown. It was I think it was four. Yeah, what was it? Five. I don't know. It was like four bodies, three LF AM 1221 LS left knuckles,
The
steering
front
box,
knuckle. Yeah.
AM 14.
You got the thin
LS.
ones, huh?
Well, I don't know. And
You
then
haven't run through all of your spares yet. Uh-huh.
is the thick one the thing?
There's a thick one. It's a thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
like Avid has one, and then Awesomatics came out with one.
Okay. Yeah, I've never run 25.5.
No, and I'm trying to defend you right now. They just keep on changing the class name. They don't make new classes. So whenever they alter the class, it just means that this was what stock touring was at some point in time, and then this is the current name from 25. That's why it says 25.5.
No. Yeah, I've never run 25. I have never had a 25.5 motor in my car ever. Once, never. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you, the front wheel drive craze in Florida is real.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we had two heats.
Hey, I can't wait to get outmotored by people. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So I went through some parts. At least AM and all. That's what it was. It was like 5 turnbuckles, 4 bodies, and 3. Yeah.
Were they sort of fast turnbuckles, or they weren't?
No, they're kit.
Oh, okay.
I just run kit stuff, man.
You haven't stepped up to sort of fast yet?
No, because it's too much weight. I like aluminum.
Okay.
And normally you don't have this problem.
Break?
They all bent.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally you don't have this problem. But so this is the thing. We've talked about on this podcast before that there is somebody, I don't know who it is, I'm still trying to figure out who it is, who built all these fucking driver stands in the state of Florida out of trailers, right? Because they exist everywhere. Yeah. I can go through at least 7 of them right now or something like that exist in the world, right? So I don't know whoever built all these trailer driver stand combinations, but it was probably the same motherfucker who also said, hey, let's use 3-inch PVC pipe as borders. And so we can destroy all cars. And so, unfortunately, we have 3-inch PVC pipe and a driver stand trailer. The driver stand trailer, I have no problem with. I mean, it's a great ergonomic. It works. It's efficient. You can store the pipes underneath. The 3-inch PVC pipe, it's just got to go. Like, it just eats the shit out of cars. And then when you put a 90-degree at the end of the straightaway for the sweeper, doesn't help. Because I'm trying to look for all the 10s. And sometimes I just look too hard. Like in the beginning of Q2, where I fucking nailed it on my 3rd warm-up lap. And
so you pulled a Borderletto on your outlap.
I don't even know who that is.
It was the guy. Oh no, sorry, an Isaac Hajar. He did an Isaac Hajar. That was the guy who didn't start the F1 race.
Yeah. I totally Hajar'd the fuck out of that thing. And all the way. And so what was that? Put that back up again. That trailer stand was the same one you guys used. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's been around.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally recycle. I mean, these trailer stands have been built in the 80s. There was some asshole in the 80s who's like, I'm going to build driver stands out of trailers in Florida. And they have just continued to circulate Like I know like somebody has one like in storage somewhere. I heard somebody talking about like there's got to be a dozen of these motherfuckers just littering the state. I mean, I don't know who it was. I mean, Dave Ear, like he has never told me who it was. I'm sure he knows. He has to know. But yet I don't know. And again, it's probably the same guy who's like, yeah, let's use 3-inch PVC pipe as borders. Because that shit's just horrible. It just eats the hell out of cars.
Okay.
I mean, it does. At least, my car.
Did anyone else look like they're having trouble that weekend?
I don't know. I don't watch. You know me. I have no clue.
Okay. Now, do you think like if let's say you guys had A2, A1?
Hold on. Let me be real quick. Let me back up a second too. And by no means am I condemning Flagler RC or Florida Man for the efforts that they put on this weekend. The track was fine, other than just the shitty boards. But that's it is what it is. We all signed up to race on it. We agreed. We paid our money. It's all half of it's on me, right? I take half responsibility, and it's what he's got. Right? He's dealing with the situation that he has. It's what he has. It's what he's using. I get it. In the future, this is constructive criticism to do better, try harder, do different things.
Are you gonna go out there and help?
Sure. You need my help? I'll be glad to help. Just gotta ask for it. I'm not gonna necessarily like
I think it'd be great if Mangler offered solutions.
I do offer solutions all the time.
Yeah.
We have, so if you go to Heroes Paradise and you look at, there's these little 3-inch dots that you can just stick right down on the track and they won't go anywhere. And then you can put a board 2 foot on the inside of it. Does a beautiful job. All you gotta do is a little tape.
Where do you get these dots from?
You just talk to this guy named Mike.
Okay.
And he'll cut them out for you.
All right. Hey, it could help a lot of people. You should find a way to publicize whatever Mike's doing.
I
love a guy named Mike. So
I don't know if he wants this publicized. But oh well, he does it, and they're awesome. They will cut your finger, but they're awesome. Cut your finger. Yeah, they're a little sharp, a little bit.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, yeah, no, they're great. I think that every track should use these things. You can run right over with them, and it's like hitting rumble strips on a highway.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't destroy your car. You run over them, you hit a little, and then you keep it moving.
Yeah.
And 12 scales doesn't fuck with them. Like you can run anything. So, anyway, I am a big proponent of curbs or dots or something, and then a board that's 2 foot away, because that's less destructive. So then there was at some point some guy during open practice decided he was going to put tape around that board because he could see it. I'm like, that was funny. But anyway,
so it wasn't just you.
Yeah, it wasn't just me.
Okay. Well, it makes me feel better for you.
But yeah, no. In any case, you were saying something before I interrupted.
I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. So all right. So basically, you're retired until June.
Like I said, I might do a little here and there, but it's probably not going to be till May before I even get to do anything. I need a break too. I'm a little burnt.
Yeah? You got burnt out?
Well, not burnt out, but it's just like, you did the carpet nats and you spend all your time getting ready for that thing. And then you're right into the state series race. And so you had to get everything ready for that. Just, it's a lot.
So what do you think about the Andersons then leaving carpet nats and flying right to Europe to run carpet at ETS?
Oh, would I have done it in a minute? Sure. Like, I don't hate the fact of doing it. It's just when you're done, you're like, I could use a weekend off. Like, I could really, if there was a schedule that, I had to do this, and this, like 3 weekends in a row, I mean, I'll do
I
that.
think that's what got you to quit the last time.
No, I don't think that was it. It could have been. I don't remember. But I mean, like we had that situation where it was the paved nats, then I had the state series race at Valkyria, and then the worlds.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was a run.
Yeah. And you were actually fast at one of those, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. Was I? Was I not?
I don't know. I'm
I
just
don't
kidding.
know. Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah.
So, yeah.
What about people are talking about going to Cali in May. You have any Cali in May?
I think I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have booked flights though for SenCal, for SenX, and then the paved nationals. I have booked flights for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Fresno isn't the most easiest place to fly into.
It
And
isn't?
so no, not for me. And so to find flights that don't have 2 stops
Oh, 2 stops.
is
God damn.
hard. Don't even try to get a nonstop because that shit ain't happening unless you're PJ. Well, that's you because you live 2 hours away.
Yeah.
But
what is the SenCal X race?
so that is some warm up race. I don't know if it's a warm up race, but it's like their big race that they have at the end of September.
Okay.
So it's the SenX race. That's what I'm calling it. It's like 25th of September weekend, like that weekend. So it's quite literally a month before the Roar.
Aha. SenCal X, 26th to 28th of September.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I'm going to use that as my kind of nationals warm up, and then go out to nationals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
They also have this like racing series they call the setup board.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's about.
I don't know what that is. It's the 19th. Oh, that's a Thursday. Oof.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not a Thursday. I take that back. It's a Saturday.
You could just hop on your little jet and fly down and fly back. It's like a little day trip for you.
My little jet? You mean like an Alaska plane?
Whatever.
Yeah. Don't be like trying to dip me into PJ money over here. This is not happening.
I mean, you could rent one. You could find some kid who needs to get some hours and be like, "Yo, bro, fly me down to Fresno."
Kid that gets some hours, dude.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that I would have, anyone I'd find who needs hours, we're never making it. All right, we're stopping 12 times. It's never gonna happen.
He's like, "I can take you or your shit. Which one do you want?"
Pick one.
You just might have to pack late.
What is that?
I mean, it's just a day trip. You won't need clothes.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
I like the way you think there. It's not bad.
Yeah. I'm helping. See, I'm solutions.
Yeah. Interesting. So the weekend before the Roar Asphalt Nationals is going to be the Montec NYGP.
Yep. They announced that. Somebody's at
So I take it we'll see you there, huh?
No.
Okay.
Who's at the front door?
I don't know. Is there barking?
No, that's odd too.
Yeah.
Who is it? Is it somebody fiber optic trying to scam us?
Is it an angry podcast watcher?
Oh, it could be. Could be. I don't know. All right. Anyway, interesting. Yeah, we don't get a lot of knocks on the front door, so that's kind of.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. But in any case, yeah, the last time someone knocked on the one of the cellular companies was looking to try to scam you and see what you got, as far as service and that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a renter.
Yeah. That's nice.
I have no
I
idea.
had a guy come the other day asking about installing solar in my house. I told
Oh
him,
yeah,
yeah,
solar in Washington.
yeah. I was like, "What are you fucking crazy?"
It seems kind of
Uh,
counterproductive.
yeah,
That's like putting a screen door in a submarine. Doesn't
yeah.
quite fucking make sense.
You know, if we
Or a
could
battle
find a
tank.
way to like bottle water and send it to Southern California, then I'd be like, okay, let's go. But other than that, no.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean, I think you can bottle water and send it to Southern California. I think that's not really that hard of a thing. Now to actually get water to flow to Southern California, that's a different thing. That takes a lot of.
Yeah,
There's a lot of locks, dams.
Mhm.
Little this, little that.
Evaporation.
you know.
Some ins and outs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, in any case.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're getting close to wrapping this Johnny up.
Oh
We
yeah.
gotta talk about our grid rivals.
Yes. F1 talk. Here we go. F1 talk. Brought to you by your name here. So if you want to sponsor the podcast, just reach out and we'll give you you can sponsor F1 talk.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the race? I thought it was great.
Well, I tried watching it live, and
You're crazy.
the slow start, but it wasn't that late by me.
Oh.
So the slow starting of it made it suck balls.
Oh yeah, because you can't fast forward through all the bullshit.
Mhm. Yeah, so I was less interested about that part of it. But
So
yeah,
I had Isaac Hadjar, and I'm like, fuck, because like I was thinking he was doing well.
I had Isaac Hadjar too.
Yeah, because he was doing well, like
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And so I'm like,
He
yeah, I'm like,
finished 20th.
and then I'm like,
Next,
okay. Oh, hold on, this is my story.
Mhm,
Fuck off. So then I was like, well, I got everyone else, and
mhm.
then fucking Sainz hits the wall. And I'm like, fuck.
Yep, Carlos Sainz right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Uh huh.
And so then I'm like, all right, well, this race is over. And
But I
then
was like, you know what? It'll be okay. You know why? Because I got both the McLaren drivers, and they're doing great. And then Oscar Piastri kills himself,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
backing up like a moron. But you know who my real star, and I wished I had starred him? Nico the Man Hulkenberg.
Oh yeah.
He found a way to take that trash can of a car, which somehow they improved since practice, like a week or two ago, and he
Yeah.
went pretty good with that thing. You know.
I picked him up. He's gonna be. Yeah.
Now, some of the things I don't fully get with this game.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it.
You TQ, you win.
Win and you lose money.
Well, and you lose money. And hold on. Like look just you TQ, you win, and you have less points than Nico Hulkenberg. Now, there's probably some science here or some rules, but I didn't read those rules. Okay.
Yeah. Who does that?
I was doing this on vibes. All right. So, but now, like, I am doing the everything that makes sense to me in the world. I've thrown that out the window.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't want to show you my lineup, but
Why?
just because it's not worth it. All right. But I will show you. I have a complete team. And at the moment, I have 10, I don't know, $10 million, whatever that number is,
Left?
of budget left.
Oh.
I'm picking hood rats.
Oh yeah.
On a different league that I'm in. I'll show you that team. I got 34 grand or 34 million left with a hood rat team. I just want to see what's going to happen. Like, you know, it's fun to like, you know, try to guess as what happens. I'm just going to see what happens. So like this other crazy team I have has Russell, Albon, Stroll. You had Stroll, the stroller coaster. Hadjar, Bordetella, or whatever his name is, Bortoletto, and Racing Bulls. That's my 34 million left on the table team.
So here's the thing. I think that philosophy would pay out great. if you were confident it was going to be a rain race like we had in Australia.
Maybe, I don't know.
But if it's not a rain race, those dudes are in the back. I mean, Hajar got 30 points. How do you get? No one ever got 30 points last year. Like they changed that somehow. Like if whatever, I don't know why he got 30. Like he should have got more than
Bro,
30.
let's go back to that Monaco event.
Exactly.
All right. I was lucky to get 30 points. All right. That was a bad year. I'm still bitter.
Yeah. So like, but yeah, I don't quite get the scoring now. It's definitely not the same. So, but yeah.
So let's go to the leaderboard because none of us are on it. All right.
Okay.
That means it's not fixed. It's not like we're not doing something that like is goosing.
Yeah. So who do they have?
Well, we can look. We can do a little review. Number 1 is my man, the Goater. Ron the Goater. Now, do you
Goater
see?
had 1,100 points. That's impressive.
Yeah. Now, Goater, the thing about Goater, and I know this is not the clear, his team went up 4.6 million in value.
Yeah.
Now, the guy second, I Am Legend, his team only went up 800,000.
Yeah.
And third place, which doesn't even have a real name yet because they're new, they went up 3.9 million.
So what did they do? Let's see what they did.
Good question. Let's go to the videotape. All right. Okay. Ronald Goater.
Did he have all scrubs?
No.
Oh.
So he had Norris, Piastri, Hulkenberg, but he was starred. Okay.
Yeah.
Stroller coaster. And Berman. And his team was Mercedes. Mercedes did do very good.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Right.
Now, but you hear that team, all right? So the big winners in that like grouping was Hulkenberg, Stroller Coaster, Berman, and Mercedes. They all went up, all right?
Yeah.
Now, the I Am Legend, whoever this legend is, he had Hamilton, he went down.
Yeah.
Piastri, who went down. Albon, who went up. Stroller Coaster, Antonelli, and Racing Bulls that went down. So I think it was probably the Racing Bulls that really got him.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like Stroller Coaster went up 2 million, Albon went up 2 million, Antonelli went up 1 million. You know, Hamilton went down 2 million. So, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see you're going from the bottom. Appreciate
that. Now, so we I don't remember where we finished last year, and I wish I memorialized this. But so at the moment, we are in 18th and 19th. And my lovely wife, she is 24th.
Yeah, spreadsheet ain't working for shit.
Now, your partner is 27th.
Yeah.
And better than that, I believe the guy who won, if not won, got close to winning, was Mr. Prolix. And look, dude, he lost $5.8 million of value.
Yeah.
And he got the 650 points. That's the points they give you when you forget to set a lineup.
What's his lineup?
Let's go.
Did he set a lineup?
He set a lineup, bro. You don't lose value when you play. If you don't play anyone, you don't lose value.
Oh, okay.
All right. He played some people and lost a ton of value. All right. Piastri in the shitter.
Yep.
Signs in the shitter. Hajar, shitter.
In the wall.
Doing shitter.
Oh.
Bordetella, he did something. Racing Bulls in the shitter.
Wow.
Brutal, dude. Brutal.
Very brutal. He had a Monaco week 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, it might even be easier just to like say, I'm going to create a new team. I would make a second account and start again.
Yeah.
Enrollment is still open. So
All right.
there's 40 people in the league at the moment,
Okay.
but it doesn't look like all of them are truly active.
Okay.
Now there is another person that's active. They're also tied for 29th place, and they're down a bunch of money too. They're down 8.3 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Don't know.
Okay.
Some sort of brand new username right here.
Okay.
And they had Hamilton, Norris, Alonso, Hajar, Doohan, and Racing Bulls.
It's probably Mark Stiles.
No, he would have had a Mercedes lineup, you would think.
He's like, fuck that. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah. There's other people that are new. They didn't play anyone. They're in 29th also, and they did better because they didn't lose money.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how your strategy pays off here in China. If we have another rain race, I think you could.
I don't know. I really don't know. The folks that I have in here, for the drivers, I still have Lando.
Yep.
And I still have Hulkenberg. Those are my 2-point scorers from last race.
Yeah. Everyone else you dumped?
Well, no, I kept a lot of my turds, but I'm thinking about dumping some of them.
Okay.
Everyone else didn't gain points or they were flat. Are you okay, Mangler? Are you?
Yeah.
Are you seeing the light?
No, just tired, man.
Okay. All right. Did you get up at 4 again?
3:30.
Oh my God. All right, kid.
But yeah.
So we'll see what happens. China.
Yeah, I'm interested.
China.
We'll see how this goes. I mean, Kevin Magnussen sat on the pole at China, so
anything's possible, dude.
Exactly. We could ride that stroller coaster right to the top.
Stroller coaster. That's a fun name, right?
Yeah, where'd you get that at?
I'm not sharing all my secrets, bro.
I mean, that's a hell of a name.
Yeah, I didn't invent it, but
no, I know you did because you're not that smart. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
So,
well, this has been a show.
Mangler's about to fall asleep.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I crashed and burned. I had all this energy coming in, and it's fucking done. Done like my left front in Qual 2 with fucking racist.
Yeah. Well, very good job, Isaac. I congratulate you on your Q2 failure.
Yep.
But yeah, this has been a show. So
like, subscribe, share. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, apparently I'm going to be a brand new LMH driver this weekend.
Yo, look at you. No tire warmers. That sucks balls.
And we're doing treaded tires too.
Well, they might be not so bad. Oh, my eyes bother me.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right,
we'll see. Yeah, but I got to figure out. Maybe there's like a fancy sauce game that will work with no warmers. So hard to say.
Hard to say.
Sauce is different at a track you don't put prep on.
Right.
So
I would say your best bet would just be use like buggy grip or something.
I don't know. FX2 was the hot sauce last year.
Clean as fuck. That's what you should do.
What's that? Your stuff?
Yeah. Well, it's not my stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. That's it? Just that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing else?
Nope.
All right.
Roll with it. See what happens.
All right. I got Bob. All right. Take care, everybody.
Later. Thank you.
Like and subscribe.